It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Like this before.
Benson once more. First down, he met no gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll usually be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Look for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down.
He'll go Levis. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First toe of the game for James Cook. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Pocket isn't holding out there. He'll drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That throw behind his intended target. That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go.
3rd and long, here's Levis. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. And not from the pistol to Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Shuck. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Chased out to his right. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the group when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. On the turn, ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They bounce on it inside the 10. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him. And they drug him down short of the sticks.
Hey, come on, come on.
Revis out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Cardinals first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Levis. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Booth. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Shuck now on 1st down. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Off the play action, Chuck. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
48 yards. And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints parlay the interception into points. They'll set up here for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10, come out. And off to Benson to start the drive. Not something much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Benson now from the gun. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Rookie Danny Stutzman in on the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Levis now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. So this is well in the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Every tight end worth the salt you want to this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal, Arizona.
Levis throwing again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Benson. He is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, third down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Again, it's Cook. He's able to drive that pile back up. Brought down on the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
Brings up second.
Chuck now from the gun. complete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, it was he's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw your first. Now, most importantly, he's got to flush it and move on.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
49, like 49.
Levis now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Here's Levis. He's on a quick hitter. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2. Levis. He's got McBride complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. An 8-yard
It's
pickup.
Levis once more.
First down, Cardinals.
Hawkins isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's second down.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Like 54, like 54. And 18.
Shotgun now for Levis. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
The Cardinals get some late points and the lead.
For the extra
Trey
point.
McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Shot working from the gun. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Third down. And 10
Got to start
yards
taking
to
better
go.
care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
Let's go.
Throw here, third down. That's complete. This is Olave. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Vacates quickly left side. Let's tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Like 90.
On first down, here's Levis. He throws a bullet to the center. PK downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, it's Levis. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 21. Chad Ryland.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Motion. Liking 18. Combo 18.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this second quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the second half.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Shot's going to throw here.
The 27-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. It's on target to Johnson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense.
Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's shot. First and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Pope. And it sets up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third down, here's Shuck. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got first and 10. Shuck. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no run connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Shuck on third down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. They get it on the keeper. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for third down partner. They're sent backwards. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, They just want to keep this thing close.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Levis to the air now. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
35. Saints 24.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Levis now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Be well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Saints 24.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60, Viking 8, Dragon 6, curve 19, curve 19. Take over.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find the completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 17, Mustang 19, 19, Lion. 79, Bronco. Ready?
Shock working from the gun. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's short the 1st after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Bronco 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chat 60, chat, go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bison.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Come on, let's go. Stay together, offense. Keep it together.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18, ready, ready. 19, Cougar 19, 69, 69.
Shock now on 1st down. Got a man downfield. He finds Cole. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Throwing it again here. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 18, Pioneer. Motion. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Chuck. Dump off, caught by his back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Ready.
Shock looking to pass here. Has his man. It's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Saints, 1st down.
Warrior 17.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Panther 11. Take over.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights, and the Saints make it an 11-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Levis out of the pistol. Into the hands of Harrison. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Benson. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a game of about 6 on the play. So they hurry up here. No play action. Here's Levis. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I'm not sure how this defense let the game slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. They're able to drop it. And step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
7 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Working quickly here. Hand off to Benson from the gun. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal for Connor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
49.
They'll go Levis. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Saints 31. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Bison, 60
Shot to throw. Almost for another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It leads to second
That's
and
not going to
10.
show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Third down, here's Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's down to almost, oh, no, we're going to give him the 30 here. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
21 yards. That's good for a Saints.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
4 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Off the play action, Chuck. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Chuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
49. Saints 39.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
Recovered by the
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Set up the screen here for Harrison. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yuck on top of it.
They're going to pass it here. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different page.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. It's caught by Harrison. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Levis throwing again. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle.
56.
And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 back. Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 run. 18 run.
Shock working from the gun. This one just thrown away. So an anticlimactic ending to this football game. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from New Orleans.